Good morning to everyone and welcome to another update on the market. For today, I decided to cover Australian dollar versus US dollar. I will speak about the gold market, crude oil, and Bitcoin versus US dollar. I will start with the Australian dollar versus US dollar first. So what we have here is we have the hourly time frame, and we can see that this currency pair is trading in a downside channel. And in the last 24 hours, we can see that market is developing corrective phase, and the confirmation for potential end of this corrective phase can be if the market can trade lower, and then that will be a good sign for the downside continuation on the Australian dollar versus US dollar. And the downside objectives are set at 0.6556 and 0.6465. Speaking of the gold market, nothing really changed relative to what we spoke in last couple of sessions. So market actually broke the consolidation a couple of days ago. It broke the rising trend line, and so far the supply is in control. So the downside objectives are still set at the 1858 and 1810 mark. On the hourly time frame, we also have the downside channeling mode, which is active. So we can see potential drop in the next period towards the lower diagonal of this channel. I can also place the Fibonacci expansion level here, so I can show you where is the Fibonacci expansion 100%. So I will take this tool, and right here 100% expansion is 1878. Speaking of the crude oil market, so the key pivot, we can see now that there is a break. Yesterday market tried to break and then faded back into the close. We also have today, so far this morning, we have the re-break. Seems like there is a chance for the higher prices on the crude oil, and the pivot, the upside pivot is set at 72.45. So we can also see here that this might be the ABC in creation. And if that's the case, then you can really see crude oil even above the 70 to 50, maybe even 73 mark. But definitely the upside potential is there structurally. We also start to build the higher lows here. So very good sign for the further upside movement on the crude oil. And Bitcoin versus US dollar. This is the key pivot. So far, market is still in the consolidation. Key pivot level is set at the 31,100 mark. You can also go to the hourly time frame and see what is the situation there. So this might be the completion of the ABC structure, but this is like a more complex one. Still, market tried to trade higher, went to the 31,000, like 300 mark, and sold off aggressively. So I would like to see the market not just to break, I would like to see the market to break and hold above the level, so make some continuational patterns above this 31,500 mark, and that will be a good sign for the further higher prices, maybe even towards 32,000, 34,000 mark. So that will be all for this update, guys. I hope that you did enjoy. Have a good weekend, and speak to you from next week.